Folks, we are back. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. We're going to continue to rush through your calls and go through this little news blitz that I have in front of me. Where did I take my stack out of here? Man, I hate it when I do that. Did I do that? I might have taken my little stacker out of there. No. There it is right there. Let's see what we got here. So, yes, the war is going to continue. And check this out. Everybody's making this excuse, we can't shut down Guantanamo because we can't pay for it. Well, in reality, the Senate just approved a $91.3 billion war funds bill with no money allocated to shutting down Guantanamo Bay. Now think about that. If they really wanted to shut down Guantanamo Bay, do you think they could fit it in the, $91.3 billion war budget that Senate just passed? You think we're getting out of Afghanistan and Iraq? People, it's not even bad acting. It's just terrible lies on top of terrible lies told to you by people you know you cannot trust inherently because they have not told you the truth ever. Ever. Politicians don't care about you and your agenda. Politicians care about the agenda that will give them more power and resources, a.k.a. money, property, accolades. You know what? Let's take some calls. Let's go to Chuck in North Carolina. Chuck, you're on the line. Yes,
Jason.
How you doing, Chuck?
Talk, man. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, I got a website here from a friend of mine here in Charlotte that has been, her child got autism right after second round of vaccine, so she's been fighting this stuff since 96. And the website is vaccineeducation.com, VACCINEEDUCATION.com. Just want to get that out there, man. A lot of people need to really check this out and support her. She's all over the news and been on the news down here in Charlotte. And I think the big thing is we need to support all these other websites and all these things that are popping up and gaining a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? There's another vaccination story I haven't covered yet, and I thank you for the call, Chuck. The HPV vaccination, Gardasil, they've been doing it to young girls, but now they're trying to do it to young boys yet again. This is prweb.com. Researchers at Roswell Park Cancer Institute in Buffalo, New York, are strongly advocating a national discussion about the need to vaccinate both young men and women against HPV-16 to prevent head and neck cancers. Oh, man. So now they're going to get the young boys. Give me a break. Let's see. HPV-16, a specific strain of the human papillomavirus that is one of the most common sexually transmitted diseases in the United States. It is estimated approximately 70% of Americans, both men and women, will be infected with HPV at some point in their lives. 70%. That's like 3/4 of the population. Do you get it? And a lot of people are dying of cancer, but it's not because of HPV. The types of cancer associated with HPV-16 occur mostly at the back of the tongue, in the tonsils, and in the soft palate of the back of the throat, according to Tom Laurie, MD and chair of RPCI's Department of Health, Department of Head and Neck Surgery. Over the past 10 years, members of the RPCI's Head and Neck Department have seen a 3-fold increase in the number of throat cancers they treat. Interesting. Let's see. There are more than 100 types of HPV, each identified by a number, but only 70 have been described so far, explains Popat. Some HPV viruses, including 16 and 18, are transmitted sexually, not just through sexual intercourse, but through any skin-to-skin contact involving the mouth, vagina, vulva, and, you get the idea. I could go on. Oh, man. HPV-16 and 18 were previously identified as the cause of most cases of cervical cancer in the U.S. HPV has also been implicated in the development of some cancers. I mean, come on. It just goes on into this big scare campaign about HPV, but 70% of the population has it? I mean, come on. Or will be infected with it. Why are they not saying whether you can, come back from it, if there's a way to get rid of it? They say 70% sometime in their life, so, I guess it must go away at some point. All right, let's go to Paul in North Dakota. Paul, you're on the line.
Hey, Jason. Thanks a lot for taking my call. I actually remember I talked to you about the 1,300 girls in the UK a while back. It's just amazing. It's like when did the doctors get in the business of killing people? I mean, one of the main headlines I'm looking at here today is a 66-year-old woman with terminal cancer is first person to die under Washington State's new assisted suicide law. And
they're very loving.
Yeah, I guess if I was gonna end my own life, I don't know if I actually need a doctor, but I just thought that was something to note. And also, I just wanted to say the grocery store by my house just closed down. Also, the gas station, the Starbucks. Actually, I drive to a different part of the city to get my groceries now.
Really? Getting that bad in North Dakota, huh?
Well, it's getting there.
Yeah. Goodbye, Mini Mall. I thank you for the call, Paul. Let's go to Antonio in Florida. Antonio, you're on the line. Yes, sir. Antonio, you there? All right, let's go to Freeburger in Virginia. Freeburger, you're on the line. I love hearing myself in the background while I'm trying to take a call, and you're thinking to yourself, well, what's he doing, a number 2? Oh, did I say that on the air? Go ahead, Freeburger.
Yo, Mr. Bermas, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I just want to give a shout-out to the crew who does your Prison Planet Live.
Okay, cool.
Feed. Yeah, I dig that thing. That thing's really awesome. That was cool the night you brought your dog in, and, yeah.
Yeah, we have a little fun here every once in a while.
And, you and Alex rock, and that's awesome. You take the time out of your life to do what you do, man, and I really appreciate that.
Well, no problem, man. Someone's got to do it. I mean, I got another story here all about the genes of the new flu virus show it's not so new, and we'll get into that in a minute. But, I mean, it's just a ridiculous article all about how, the swine flu must have been around, and we really don't know how it really got started, and it must have been lying dormant in pigs for years, but we can't really trace it back to pigs, and it's a very odd mixture, yada, yada, yada. Go ahead, man.
I kind of want to debate with you. I'm not defending the police who beat that unconscious man, but that was quite an impulse where they came in and just, I don't know. But
I would probably forgive them if it was 1 or 2 shots, but I mean, the guy is unconscious. It takes another...
I wanted to say, like, if you watch in the video, the guy in the van actually hit a police officer.
Hey, if you listen to the first thing I said as soon as I covered it, is that he almost killed a guy, and I'm not defending the guy at all,
Yeah,
I mean, he did almost kill a guy. I mean, if you watched the other day when I was talking about, the first thing I said, as soon as he does it, I'm like, oh, he almost kills a police officer right there. However, he was unconscious. If it had been 1 or 2 shots with the billy club, 1 or 2 kicks, it wasn't. It was a beatdown on an unconscious man.
And real quick,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to say congrats to the guy named Reinhardt who has the enterprisecorruption.com website for predicting our current downturn in the markets.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to give a shout-out to him, and I appreciate what you do, man.
All right, thanks, Freeburger. Appreciate the call. Let's go to Artem in Montreal. Artem, you're on the line. Yes, sir.
Hi, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I got you on the line, sir.
Okay. So I have a comment about how Alex Jones finally debunked a long-standing conspiracy theory about him. Because there's tons of videos on YouTube about how Alex Jones is a Jesuit because he never exposed the Jesuits. But on today's show, he did, in fact, expose the Jesuits. So,
well, you know what? Here's the deal. It's very hard to find somebody who's credible who can actually talk about the Jesuit order, the Vatican corruption outside of the fondling of little boys, because the people who call themselves the main researchers are attacking Alex Jones as a Vatican assassin with 0 evidence. And, those things are kind of funny to me because there's a ton of rumors.
Nonsense.
Yeah, and not only about Alex, but now that I'm here, oh my God, I'm getting viciously attacked on all these other Patriot networks, or I guess they're supposed Patriot networks. No one in the Patriot movement comes out of my mouth. I don't sit here and, dwell on other people and what they're doing, but people love to hate, man. It's unbelievable.
It is. And I remember one comment from David Icke, not that I believe in reptoids, but he said that the elites want us to hate. And it doesn't matter to them who we hate, as long as we hate someone. We might as well hate them. I mean, even that is serving them.
Yeah, so, you know what? I try not to hate. It is a human emotion, and I hear